Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Duo Group Iron Man. Ever since getting the T-Bow, I've pretty much locked myself to TOA, but I started taking some breaks to do Slayer just to keep myself sane. My two main goals with Slayer have been stacking up Brimstone Keys, which is why I've been using Konar, and then also getting an AV anti-task, which is about a 3% chance from Konar with what I have unlocked. However, I spent 40 hours doing Slayer last video just to get one AV anti-task, and now I just got a Serb task, which is pushing back Arma even further, so it's just like, you know what, we're going to start off this video just by trying Arma off task and we'll see how it goes. The only Arma piece we had before was Arma Helm, but last video, as you could see, we got another upgrade. Spookdog got the Arma chain skirt in her name. It's a bit of an upgrade over Blessed Hide, which is nice, well, anywhere that you use the T-Bow. So that's going to help for doing even more Arma, and it's been helping at TOA as we've been trying to get Masori, and that's like the real range upgrades, which by the way, spent like 20 hours doing TOA last video with no purples, but that's just how she goes sometimes. Here's my Kree'arra collection log, and then I'll put Spookdogs up on screen as well in the corner. I went more in depth with the method last video, so you can check that out if you're curious, so I won't be going that deep into it, but with that said, we are going to jump into the off-task Arma, and we'll see how it goes. First kill of the video. Alright, yeah, you'll probably end up getting most of the kills since I'm doing the freezing and our DPS is probably pretty similar. I'm missing hits with the freezing, which costs me a lot of time. Yeah, it's always rough getting in there, but once we're all set up and we're a few kills in with some empty inventory space and some extra food, it's not too bad. Alright, do you get both of your blowpipe specs back each kill?
No, just one.
It might be better for you to bring Lightbearer in that case, instead of the Brimstone Ring. So you got 14 kills that trip, and I got 6 kills that trip. I think before, when I was on task, it was pretty even. Maybe I was getting slightly more, but now you're definitely getting noticeably more than me. Okay, so that was a 20 kill trip. Probably a bit under an hour, but now it's dinner time. How'd that feel to you? Did it feel kind of slower, or?
Yeah, a little bit slower.
Yeah, it was... I feel like we were getting we had a lot more leftover food last time, or like during the kills we'd have more food, but this time we kind of just got barely enough food at the end of each kill to sustain while still having to sometimes panic drink the brews. It's alright, it's not terrible. Normally I would go and AFK Slayer while I'm eating dinner and editing and stuff to try and get the AV anti-task, but because I have the Serb task I don't want to skip that, and I can't do Serb when I'm AFKing, so probably just do some Krambons for a bit. Maybe I should do some cooking too. Oh, whatever. Just came back to TOA for a little bit before bed, and I got a PB, first rate of the video. Okay. 123 KC, that's the first 3 digits, sequentially increasing number of the grind. Here we are at Serb, we got 146 to kill, and I'm at almost 1900 KC. I'll get to 2K from this task. Yeah, I'm gonna call the trip here. Trip, you are here. You can't say outside around the dog, you have to like spell it like, should we take the dog O-U-T? But then eventually the dog learns that O-U-T means out. And then you have to like, keep on coming up with more and more obscure ways to say outside around the dog. Oh look, a shooting star, I bet there's like 1,500 people in this world. It was really annoying. I was at Warden's and the skulls came out and I like, the lag spiked for like 2 ticks. Which is fine because I'm not doing Insanity, but if I was doing Insanity, that's like a reason to not do Insanity. As if I needed enough excuses already, that's another one. No, that's how I'll be lucky. See? Oh! Hey, there's a Pegasian Crystal. Huge for the GIM team. Yo, I got that Wendy's ass collection log. I got the 444. Reminds me of like 2012. I mustache you a question, but I'll shave it for later. A lot of us probably peaked in 2012, so figured a lot of you could appreciate that. When do I get paid for laughing? It's a net 45 payment, so in 6 weeks you can expect it. You know what they say about a guitar and a fish? You can tune them. Oh! Well, there's an Eternal Crystal. And this is kill number 2000. I'm now at the drop rate for the jar and 2/3 of the drop rate for the pets. So now we have the Wendy's 5 for 4. Wait, we're like regressing back in time because that's like the opposite of inflation, isn't it? I have 2023 KC at Serb, which means I now have more Serb KC than years that the Earth has been alive. Or wait, no, I'm supposed to say that at 2024 KC. I would never download a meme. Only things I download are cars and more RAM. There's the end of the Serb task, up to 2043 KC. Still no pet and no jar, but it's okay, I like fighting Serb. It's pretty fast kills per hour, like 30, 35 kills per hour. And I just got a jar of dirt. Number 7 at 4903 KC. Ooh, nice. I've been doing Slayer all day today, trying to get an AB anti-task while I've been waiting for Spook Dog to be free. Unfortunately, I did not get the AB anti-task, but Spook Dog is free now, so we're gonna go send a trip off task and see if we get lucky.
Yeah, something I noticed is that when you're on task, it seems like I only have to summon a thrall once for the entire kill, but then when we were off task, I usually needed to do it twice.
This problem could be solved if you get the Master Tier combat achievements done. I have 2 bones. Not to be confused.
Do you need more prayer? What did you say earlier? Sorry, I interrupted you.
I said I have 2 bones for you.
And what were you gonna say after that?
Not to be confused with chewed bones.
Wow, good one.
You're the one that asked about it.
I regret asking.
I have 2 bones here for you. Not to be confused with Cubone. Hello? I could trade you 4 manta rays.
Okay.
Why do you just teleport?
I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. I meant to click the bones to Peaches.
This is my favorite part of Arma, when we have like some empty inventory space, but we still have plenty of supplies left. I have 1 Kree'arra pet.
No, you don't. Oh, there's 100 KC.
Hey, grats. Wait, we could still get an armor piece from the last minion here. No. I can't believe we went a whole night without getting any armor uniques. What the heck? Why are we so unlucky?
Yeah, for real.
And I am back at TOA 125 KC. Oh, it's a purple light, dude. Yes. It's been a while since I've seen a purple in a solo. All right, let's see what we're gonna get. Please, Masori, top or bottom. Is that the 4th? Third, 4th one. Oh man. Can we get the first back-to-back in the series ever? No. Oh. I was wondering why things went south. The population being almost 2,000. That would explain it. Dude, I get so tilted at TOA. Like, it's all right, I guess, but like sometimes I just get really tilted. By the way, the population spikes, I talked about it more last video, but basically it's because everyone's hopping to the shooting stars since they kind of recently made that update. But anyways, during the last raid, Spook Dog got 86 fletching. You need 90 for amethyst darts, but what she did was made dragon fruit pies, which is a guaranteed +4. Now she's giving me a bit more amethyst darts. I'm sure she'll make more, but this will be nice for a while. I'm not sure, I haven't really kept track of how many amethyst darts I use per raid. I want to say it's maybe like 30 or 40. In fact, I think if you use dragon darts, they kind of upkeep themselves with the dragon dart tips that you get as loot from raids. But I'd still rather save those for more important things. And I was almost out of darts. My blowpipe had 125 left, so these came just in time. I was kind of starting to lose motivation to go back into the raid. I was just standing out there for a while in between raids. But then Putty hit me up to duo, and then the motivation came back. So yay, more TOA content. Good luck.
Deal.
Oh!
Mine.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta drop my cape to get the thing.
Oh yeah. Drop the cape. Gotta drop mine too.
Hey, now we both got rings today. We're like matching.
Oh no.
Oh
well. That's half a blood shard.
I just noticed with that last raid, I now officially have more expert mode KC than regular mode KC.
You've got more expert mode than normals, but you have more purples than normal.
Yeah.
I'm getting real tired.
Long day, huh?
Pretty much.
Long day at the long day factory. Hey, we got a full trident. We got the game update today, which is the Scar Essence Mine, but really what I want to take a look at is where Jagex is addressing the shooting stars and the problem where when there's like 5,000 people all trying to hop to one world, okay, maybe not that many, that how the lag and the ping just gets terrible. So they're not doing anything about it right now, but they're saying that they're going to take community feedback into account and do something eventually. So they're talking about maybe making star worlds. But as of right now, nothing's changed, and the worlds are still going to just randomly lag in the middle of a raid, or whatever PVM you're doing. Do not be scared when fighting the Night Beasts, because with this special attack that it does, the lower your health, the less damage it does. But you can never die from that attack. So if you get this Dark Beast Superior, then don't move or anything, just stand still and you will never die. And I will get some insane loot here. Oh, no way, the AV anti-task, ayy. Just in this video, I've already gained 400k Slayer XP without getting the AV anti-task until now. I would have slightly better odds of getting it from Duradel, but I want to get the Brimstone keys eventually anyway, so it kind of just makes sense to keep on using Konar, even though it's slightly lower chance for AV antis. Oh, congrats on the range level. Oh. I don't know why I thought my Bones to Peach's tab was a house teleport tab. Well, there's the end of the trip. Unfortunately, cannot get the task done all in one trip. Still got 50 kills left. Ooh, Brimstone key. You're in the room for good, like 3 hours though. Yeah, I want to start doing a thing where just every day, whether or not we go to Arma, I do the daily 3 searches just to stock up on the bronze crossbows, because I have to start using up the rune crossbows. I'd rather not use them unless I have to, which is basically if we do 2 trips in one day together until you get 99 fletching. If you were trapped on a deserted island and you can only bring 2 RuneScape items with you, the 2 items I would choose would be, well, the first one would probably be teleport to Target, because then I could get groceries. And then the other one would be a Venator Shard. Hey, nice. We finally saw a thing from the thing.
Finally a drop.
I think it's the 1 shard I don't have in my collection log. And my Slayer task is now over, but do you want to just keep staying for however long we can?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, that last kill was 200 KC for me. Every time I use my cast iron, I make sure to scrub it nice and clean, because I know it's very hard to get all the food out of it. Scrub it nice and clean every time. Chad Tebow Spook Dog versus Virgin Bofa Midkip. Sounds about right. Great. Wonder if you could pot share the Falador shield. Well, unfortunately, we did not get any other drops besides just the Godsword Shard 3. So I got 63 kills today, and you got 59 kills, which is a total of 122 kills. Real quick, let's see if I can get the back-to-back. No. That's a good probably like 5 hours of Arma today. No way, I got AV already. There was only 1 task in between. Unfortunately, I think Spook Dog's gonna be busy the next couple days, so I don't think we'll be able to do that. What if I became the very thing I swore to destroy? When if I became a star miner for today. So I just googled star miners OSRS, and then it turns out OSRS portal, I've shown this website a lot before, they have a real-time star tracking thing. I have it organized by time, and there's one scouted by the East Falador Bank 7 minutes ago, tier 3, in world 525. So let's see if that actually works. Well, I see a bunch of people with pickaxes running this way, so I guess, yep, there it is. Oh, that's cool. It actually works. Can't wait to make a bunch of hardcores die today. There are plugins too. There's also Discord servers and clan chats for this activity, so really you could choose whatever method you like to find the stars, or you could scout them yourself, but it just requires a little bit extra work. Apparently there's a tier 8 star over here, and oh yeah, I'll probably be here for the next like hour at least. What have people done with their cannons here? How did they get them all in sync? Except for that one. I've been averaging about 27k mining XP per hour. I've gained over 100k mining XP total, which means it's been almost 4 hours, and I gained 4,200 Stardust. So it's like a bit over 1,000, maybe like 1,200 Stardust per hour AFK. I had like 10k Stardust from before, which means I now have over 14k Stardust, And the amount that I need for the full Prospector's recolor is 12k, which means I can afford that now, so let's go buy it. You get a lot of clues mining the shooting stars too. I got these pretty quickly as well. I did not get an elite though. I emptied out the gem bag before I started, so in a bit under 4 hours of shooting stars, there's the amount of gems I got. Now let's go trade to Suri, the star fragment, 3,000 each. And buy 1, 2, 3, 4, because each one is going to recolor the Prospector pieces. Now it's going to be gold. I'll probably go back to Motherlode, or maybe I have gold nuggets already from Motherlode, and I'll buy a second set at some point just so I could have one of each set. And there's also a collection lock slot. And here is what the gold Prospectors looks like. Although I don't know if I'm really going to wear the top as much because the rock armor has more perks. And now I think my star mining adventures have come to an end until maybe leagues. Or yeah, if I do end up playing leagues, I don't know what I'll be AFKing. Maybe I'll do stars, maybe I'll do wood cutting. Who knows? Back at TOA 134 KC. 135 KC for a thread. I managed to convince Spookdog to go to Arma today, at least just to finish my Slayer task. I got a couple more EQ keys and we're gonna head on over there. Don't worry, the one kill that you get in your name, it's definitely gonna be a drop. It's not the pet. I can't believe we went the whole day yesterday without seeing anything. And I was streaming too. Thought we were supposed to get increased RNG or something. Hey, nice. Now we don't have to trade it back and forth. I can't believe you chose the wrong one.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah, fair trade. Get scammed, kid. What KC was that?
163.
Okay, so on 163 you got 2 skirts and a helm. After most kills, I'll usually be super low health, but with the power of Ancients combined with blowpipe specs, I'm almost always able to get back to full health before the next kill. So pretty much any food that I have is emergency food to eat during the kill if I can't survive the kill otherwise without eating it. In case you haven't noticed by now, Spookdog is either on Lunars for pot share, which doubles the length of our trips since one potion dose gives the effect for both of us, or if we're doing a shorter trip for whatever reason, like if it's the tail end of a Slayer task, or if it's only an hour before dinner or bed or something, then she'll be on the Archaeus spellbook for thralls instead, which actually makes a really big difference, especially when neither of us are on task. Only one of us can be on Ancients though, because you really only get enough healing from the minions to get one person to full, and this way she just takes care of the major, so it kind of works out well. And also the timing for freezing the meleeer, it kind of helps if you're tick perfect, which I've gotten down at this point, but by all means, if she ever wants to, then I'd be glad to switch roles with her. I guess with the Arma chain skirt, we could break it down into the components and then we could fortify the Masori mask. Well, yeah, because I don't know where we would both be using the Arma chain skirt at the same time. Maybe next, but I don't know if we're doing next anytime soon, so... I just did like a phantom blowpipe spec. That was weird.
Oh, I'm out of astral runes.
Oh, like you're completely out, or you just don't have any on you?
Like I'm completely out.
Like in the bank too?
Yeah.
Oh, dang! I don't know what we're gonna do now.
Oh, I got a curved bone.
So much for getting the pet, huh? Doesn't even show up for me.
I buried it.
That was construction XP that you needed. You got so many peaches, they should call you James. No way, the Dragonstone. Do you know how many things that could have been? Oh, there's a shooting star here, actually. I can't do Arma. I'm gonna be busy here for the next 2 hours.
Okay, see ya.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I got, or I'll just give you a bunch of astral runes. I guess for the second trip, because they'll be shorter, you can just use thralls, but or whatever else you need them for.
I always remember things about you. Except for the times that I don't.
Aviancies have a weird aggro thing where they'll switch aggro based on who attacked them last. Like at the end of this kill here, you'll see that they all aggro spook. But once you target one, it'll switch to attacking you instead. Even if you don't hit it yet, like all you have to do is target it and it'll switch aggro. Except for the meleeer, it's kind of an exception. If it's already meleeing someone else, then you have to hit it 3 times without it being able to attack the other person before it then aggroes onto you. And the easiest way to do that is by freezing it. Although if the meleeer is targeting someone else but hasn't actually attacked them yet, and you hit it before it gets to the other person, then the meleeer will just switch aggro onto you once you hit it. I just froze Arma. Oh, no way. Dude.
We got it.
Yes. That's the first drop in my name too, 246 KC. So 1 out of 381, and there's 3 pieces. So really it would have been like 1 in 130-ish. So I went like double the rate to get my first item, and it was the best item. That's insane. So we completed our first full Arma set. Let me trade that to you, since it'll be an upgrade over the Blessed Hide.
Do you like my outfit?
Yeah, it's almost matching.
Does that mean we're done and we don't need any more?
We need to get a second helm so we can use one for the Masori, because we need the one for the clue step. But if you put it into the Masori helm, then you can't use it anymore.
I thought 2 legs and a plate body was enough.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess we could. I just don't know if we'll need 2 full sets of Arma, or I guess eventually 2 full sets of Masori. And there goes my aviancy task. That was a really good task.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did it.
Me too.
What's your KC at?
199.
I have 249. Wow, we're both like 1 off from kind of cool milestones. So we got 448 KC total. Hey, no way someone's trying to talk to Spook Dog here. Get it? Because she's ginger. Soulless. I just ended up fishing for the rest of the night. As you could see by the XP tracker, I was like 5.5 hours of fishing Karambans. And now I'm just doing my birdhouse run before I go to bed. The Arma chest plate is just pretty much a direct upgrade over Blessed Hide, and I'll put the stats up on screen to compare as well. But I don't think we'll need Blessed Hide anymore. Maybe for some like God Wars items, if like Sarah or something, but even then, probably not. So I will store the Blessed Hide in the POH and replace that in the bank with Arma. Look at that, man. The bird cosplay has been completed. Now let's take a look at the collection log. So here's mine, and then I'll put Spook Dogs in the corner. And between the two of us, that's pretty average RNG. I mean, it's 1 out of 127 to see any piece of Arma, and we got 4 in 448 KC. So it should have been 508 KC instead of 448 KC to get 4 Arma pieces. But then there's also the hilt you could take into account, which we didn't get, so you could like include that in the expected drop rate. So it's pretty average, slightly lucky, I guess. When you ignore the uniques from the God Wars bosses and just look at the other loot, there's not really much to look at, but I'll show it to you anyways if you're curious. I just went back to check the first clip, and this video has been exactly 70 hours of progress, and very successful progress, might I add. I'm kind of running out of ways to stall doing TOA, because like like I don't mind it, but just grinding it straight out is kind of unfun. So I don't know, maybe next video will be me finding more ways to stall doing TOA. We'll see. You can check out my duo teammate Spook Dog's channel linked in the video description to see what she's been working on outside of us just bossing together. With that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time. Scree! Okay, that was cringe. I'm cutting that out. Not.